details. So Peter Nygard has obviously been denied bail. He is detained in Toronto as he awaits his trials. You could Google those pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They'll make you feel good. His like shitty mullet is all gray and he looks terrible because he's not getting his stem cells.
Is he calmer because he's not getting the
Probably
testosterone, jabbed into him?
Yeah, he says he's innocent, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, and he is penniless. The company is filed for bankruptcy. So that is our huge fucking creep, Peter Nygard.
Oh my God, this is someone that our listeners have been asking about for months and months and months and months.
Yes.
Sonia, good job. I know this wasn't easy.
Dude, this one went by the way, I cut some stuff out because I was like, it reminded me of the McAfee creep episode. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Real nasty shit, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Wink. Yeah, he's a fucking monster. Fuck this guy. I hope he dies in prison. Well, I hope he's found guilty of everything first and then dies in prison.
Right,
like Robert
due process.
Durst. Yes.
All right.
He's trash.
Well, fuck him. Sonia?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear about somebody from Canada who's not a creep?
I can't wait. Please.
Michael Andrew Fox was born June 9th, 1961. He is known professionally as Michael J. Fox, the actor.
I love him.
The star of one of my favorite movies of all time, Back to the Future. That's one of the ones I can watch that movie over and over and over again. He's
so good.
He's so great. I remember as Alex P. Keaton.
Yes.
On Family Ties. He's just... he came to America he started his career in Canada in the 70s. He first became huge when he played Alex P. Keaton. And then he was in Back to the Future and the other movies he's done. Secret of My Success, Casualties of Wars, The Frighteners, which is what we were going to do. And then I was like, oh, fuck, no, I can't do that. There's so many. We
have done an episode of Darking Out on The Secret of My Success, which is not very good, but a really fun movie to talk about. So if you want to go find that, enjoy.
He's just an amazing performer. He's very winsome. He's very charming. I remember those Pepsi commercials, and I don't drink Pepsi, but I was always like... I'm a Diet Coke girl, but I was like, okay, I get it. He's super charming. He made Spin City, and it was a big deal that he made it in New York. He's a New Yorker now. He's lived in New York for a long time with his wife, Tracy Pollan. They have 4 kids. I said he's from Alberta.
Met on Family Ties.
They did. They were a couple, and then they broke up, and then he started dating Courtney Cox. But in real life, he married Tracy Pollard. Excuse me. He took the middle initial J because it's already a Michael Fox. But he did Michael J. Fox in honor of Michael J. Pollard, who's a character actor in like a million different things. He's won 5 Primetime Emmys, 2 SAG Awards. He was appointed an officer in the Order of Canada, which is like the biggest honor you can get as a Canadian. He's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But in 2000, the world was shocked to find out that he had Parkinson's disease. And he had started developing symptoms when he was shooting the movie Doc Hollywood,
That's a really good movie, by the way.
That's a really cute movie. And he goes to New York, and when he was first diagnosed, which was in the early 90s, he was drinking a lot. He had a lot of depression issues. Of course, he was very young. He was 30 years old when he started getting sick.
Yeah.
But since then, he's kind of come around, and he has created the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And they're about research. They are about finding causes, being able to detect things as early as humanly possible. That's what their mission is. It's what they're passionate about. And he spends a lot of time with his organization. It's one of the top rated charities that are out there. He's worked with Muhammad Ali. He's worked with so many people. He had a bestseller with a book called Lucky Man, because everything he's been through, he still considers himself a lucky person because
such a good one.
He has a great marriage. He has really amazing kids. My former editor-in-chief at Modern Bride, her son went to school with Sam Fox, and they were like best friends, and said that like Michael was just like the real deal, like just so nice.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much.
Down to earth. I think they spent a lot of their time in the Hamptons, and he can't travel as much as he used to. When he actually didn't perform, excuse me, but he met with a Senate Appropriations Subcommittee in 1999, and in order to show the effects of what he deals with if he doesn't have his medicine, he showed up and he was shaking, and Rush Limbaugh was one of the people to think like, oh, it's just a big fucking act, and
he's such an asshole.
He's such a piece of shit. But anyway, the Michael J. Fox Foundation, like I said, it's one of the top-rated charities, especially celebrity charities. People have really good intentions, but they don't always follow through. Right. And, we want a cure for something like this. We want, and it's taking away our best and our brightest. And so he's trying everything he can to do that, to fight for the cure. But overall, he feels like he's been lucky. He's had a good career. He's had a really good life. And that's our Not Creep this week. Canada's Michael J. Fox.
What an amazing pick. I love Michael J. Fox.
My sister and I, we had little buttons called the Alex P. Keaton fan club. And we would watch that show every week. And I was like, he's going to be a movie star. And he's like... 5'0" and he's, Oh, also he plays guitar. He had to stop playing guitar. He just can't. Oh. And he was really good at it. If you see, what's the movie I just mentioned? Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
He made them show his hands because he could actually play.
Yeah.
He's just a great reputation, and he's really fighting the good fight, and he handles it with class, and he's human. I mean, he's not a perfect, nobody's perfect. And, he admits that he has his down days and he has his times where he feels a little sorry for himself, but mostly he's extremely close to his wife and his kids, his family. And that's just why he's our Not Creep this week.
I love, love, love.
I love a good non-creep, don't you?
Me too. Especially after this one.
Oh,
this one sucked.
Well, if you enjoy the sound of our voices, and if you've made it this far, you absolutely do. We also co-host a show called Dorking Out, where we dork out about movies. And what are we going to be dorking out about next, Sonia?
We are getting ready for the Winter Olympics, so we're going to talk about The Cutting Edge with Adam Risky from F This Movie. Adam hasn't been on in a little bit, so I'm so excited that Adam's going to join us to talk about this movie that's been on our list since the beginning.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah.
And please, if you have ideas for creeps, and especially non-creeps, because sometimes that's the hard one to come up with, follow us on all the social media things. We love it when you use the Annie Potts gift. We got one from Ghostbusters. Or be clever and pick something for yourself. Once again, our email is whatacreeppodcast@gmail.com if you would like some stickers. Join our Patreon page if you want to support the show for bonus content and fun things like that. And Sonia, where can they find you?
You can find me at thesoniashow.com and The Sonia Show on Twitter and Instagram and the TikTok, where I'm there to ruin it for the kids. How about you, Margot?
You can find me at Brooklyn Fit Chick for Twitter and Instagram. I'm also ruining it for the kids with TikTok under my own name. And my site is brooklynfitchick.com. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll be back with a new episode. In the meantime, stay warm, stay safe. Don't be a creep.
Be creep.
Thank you for listening to us talk about creeps. You can follow us at What a Creep Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
But don't follow us too closely.
You can email us your creepy stories at whatacreeppodcast@gmail.com.
But please keep your dick pics to yourself.